everybody are welcomed to ESN. For example, like in our previous events, we even had some Finnish students as well. So like we are not organization like only for exchange students or only for international students. Like every student of JYU, they are welcomed to come to our events or to book trip with us.
Terve ja tervetuloa. Welcome back to the JYU For You podcast. My name is Irfan Durmic and I'm your host with the most glasnost. Today's guest on the final episode of the JYU For You podcast Spring 2025 edition is Idlin Berta Arshinova. She is a board member of the Erasmus Student Network ESN Jyväskylä, working on PR and communications. Today she tells us her story, how she ended up becoming an exchange student at JYU, how that exchange experience prompted her to apply to the LAGIC program at the University of Jyväskylä, how she got involved with ESN, how she managed to utilize a multitude of her talents to bring value to Jyväskylä, to get engaged with a multitude of different communities, and how she really fell in love with JYU, Jyväskylä, and Finland in general. I hope you will enjoy. Cheers. How did you like that alumni event we had last week?
To be honest, I enjoyed it. Like, of course, the event itself, like, it was really good organized. And
Thank you.
yeah, and like I was participating as an exchange student, plus I was giving speech, and actually like giving speech on the stage was my favorite part. I don't know, because like I think it's in my blood. I love performing, I like giving speeches, and like I knew most of these exchange students. I think afterwards, like we also had some coffee breaks, snacks and everything. We talked all together. So like I enjoyed it, like both the conference, the presentations itself, and like afterwards, this coffee time. I think it was really good. And for all the students, we received the certificates, like we took pictures. It was like good memories, I think.
Hey, honestly, as the guy who organized that, I'm very happy to hear that. And I also have to say, like, you really did have, like, it was very obvious that you have the blood of a performer. So how did you get into, like, performing? What do you do?
Okay, I am a pianist, professional pianist and dancer. I do it from my childhood. At the age of 3, I started playing violin and I went to gymnastics. After at 6, I switched to piano because teachers is really important in our profession and we couldn't find a good violin teachers, but we found a good piano teachers. So I became a pianist and I don't regret it. And also I started dancing, first with ballroom dance. I was dancing like international Latin plus standard program.
Mm-hmm.
And then I switched to Latin dances, salsa and bachata. I am competing now, performing on the international festivals, giving workshops. Yeah, so that's why most of my life, like I spent on the stage.
Hey, so then next year, we're not just going to have you, like, give a speech at that alumni ceremony. We're also going to have you do a dance, maybe, like, play something on the piano.
Yes, I would be happy to do that. Or maybe same things, like at the same time. Yeah. Dancing, piano and speech. I can do multiple things together.
I believe in multitasking, but at a certain point, I mean, then again, that might be, how we're going to advertise the event. Want to see a JYU student dance, perform, play, speak, a little bit of everything. But actually, so what brings you to Finland? Or Jyväskylä more particularly? Like, how did you end up here?
Okay, I was doing my research for the universities where I can do my exchange studies.
And sorry, where are you originally from? Like, where are you coming from?
Okay, I'm coming from Turkey.
Uh-huh.
I'm living there for 10 years, but originally I was born in Azerbaijan and my family is Azerbaijanian with Polish roots. My father is Ukrainian, my mother is Azerbaijanian, so I'm already mixed. And from my childhood, like I was speaking 2 languages, Azerbaijani and Russian. I was applying for the exchange program, and I had like opportunity to choose 10 up to 10 universities, and Finland was my first preference because I really love North Europe countries, and Finland is one of the best of them because I think that the quality of life here is really good, like recycling, beautiful nature, snow. I love snow, like, and of course Northern Lights. Educational systems for sure. So I chose like 7 universities from Finland and 3 universities from other countries. And fortunately for me, I was accepted in Jyväskylä, and I'm really happy for that because this city is really beautiful and has really beautiful nature, landscapes, lakes, and sometimes you can't understand, like, are you in the city or somewhere in the village just enjoying, just having some holidays, like, so it's just holidays plus studying. Yeah, and I kind of found my peace in Finland.
So how did you actually like get hyped up about Finland? Like how did you even hear about Finland?
I didn't hear about it. Like I was seeing it, for example, in the internet. Like I was thinking, where can I go? Like I love cold. I love yeah, when I say it to Finnish people, they're, what? Are you crazy? Yeah, I love snow. I love like north forests. And I was thinking, like, which country could be like Finland? And actually, I already knew that Finland has a good educational systems, so that's why I decided to go there. And of course, my mom, like, she is also like me. She also loves nature, and she was saying me that actually Finland is like, it's really good country. It's like a candy. It's like a good look. Even when I arrived to Helsinki airport, it was so beautiful, like, so everything so clean, so nice, so colorful. Like it's already, I think, giving the vibe of Finland.
And what did you say? Like you traveled to here with another airplane, like the regional plane?
With the plane, yeah.
Okay.
Plane, yeah.
So, but I hope you've learned by now, like, the trains are nicer.
Yes, I agree. But it was my first time when I came here, and it was night, and I was coming from Italy because I had dance workshops there. And from Italy, I had, I think, some transfer in Germany, then to Helsinki, then to Jyväskylä. And it was already like 12 midnight. And I was thinking, I don't know how to get trains from Helsinki to Jyväskylä. It's a little bit scary. I'm alone, so I will go directly to Jyväskylä. I booked a taxi just like 3 weeks ago, I think, before my trip.
Arrival, yeah?
Yeah, before my arrival. And yeah, that's why I came to the Jyväskylä airport. But of course, from Helsinki by train, it's much more comfortable.
I love like how like scenic all the views are. Especially like if you get to be on one of those trains that's like a double decker, go on the second floor and like get to just like,
Yes. I even have a video, like, because like I really like taking pictures and videos, and I was just going to Tampere from Jyväskylä, like these lakes, nature, and I asked like my friend, please take my video, like I'm looking like on this lake from my window, and like she took a video. It's really nice, like a fairy tale.
Somehow I'm starting to get the vibe, like, are you trying to become like a Finnish influencer?
Why not?
Hey, I mean, like, if we can like, I think it's really nice to see, like, when somebody actually has a genuine love for a place, and then, like, not a fan of influencers, I think is anyway. But, sometimes there is a positive influence to it when you actually have, like, a love and an interest for a place. But I see, like, you seem to be active in different things. You're both a performer. You seem to be very big on, like, actually showing the beauty of things when you actually care about them. Is that part of your studies, or is that just like, this is me, this is just my personality?
I would say both. Because I have a master's degree in art, in piano performance, and currently I am finishing my PhD. From my childhood, as I said, I already was dancing, and dancing became my profession as well. So like when people ask me, well, what is your profession? I'm saying like I have 2 professions. I am professional pianist and dancer and translator. Because I speak 5 languages, plus I'm learning 2. And I decided to pursue a second university degree. So I started with bachelor's degree, English translation and interpretation. I did my exchange studies here at the university from this department, and afterwards I decided to do master's degree in the same field, language globalization and intercultural communication.
LAGIC.
LAGIC, yeah. So I would say, as an answer to your questions, it's my profession, which I love, and plus my passion. So it's me and my profession.
You've given me like so many details right now, but let's maybe start off with this. How did you decide? It's not really common for somebody to just come to exchange and then halfway through the exchange realize, you know what, I want to do a master's degree here. How did that decision come to your mind? When did it even come to your mind?
From my first day in Jyväskylä, I took a taxi, as I said before, it was night, and I was just looking around, and I saw, wow, forests, trees, so nice, nature. I think I love this city from my first day. And then I remember it was Sunday, my second day, and I went just for a walk, and I was amazed by the nature. I was just taking pictures, taking video all the time. And one day I just say, okay, no picture, just enjoy, no pictures. And I'm just, no, I need to take a picture. It's so nice. Yeah. Yeah, and after that, I went to the integration weeks, which was at the University of Jyväskylä in the main building C, and I liked it very much. We had speakers from different departments. They were talking about different programs, about opportunities, and I was already interested. And after that, I started my research. Maybe I can do my master's degree actually here, because I was so happy here. And I said, I don't want to leave after that. I wanted to continue, so that was and then I decided to pursue a second master's degree, and I looked for the application dates. For example, it's starting in January, and I was waiting for this month to apply for the master's degree here.
Yeah, so it was basically for you, it was kind of a excited wait of when can I apply? When can I apply?
Yeah, because already I think I arrived here in August. September, October, and October I was already, no, I want to stay. I really love this place. I'm so peaceful. I'm so relaxed here. I feel good. It was a country really, and the city where I found my peace.
So how do you find that peace? What brings you that peace in a way? Is it just exploring the nature? And when you do explore the nature, where do you like to go?
Firstly, yes, it's the nature. Second, people. I love they are really careful about the nature. They are recycling everything. They are calm. I am also calm by the character. Actually, I heard that Finnish people, they are not talkative, and they are really calm, relaxed. And this is my character. Yes, I am a performer. I know I'm on the stage, but when I am relaxing or I prefer to be alone, just with my thoughts, just to enjoy. And the Finnish people, they have the same character. And that's why I was just calm. Where is the nature? There is a life.
Mm-hmm.
So because when you are inside of the nature, I don't know, you just become more relaxed, more peaceful.
Yeah, I think they've even done studies, just there is a reason why I think it became a meme at some point, the whole touch grass, but it does have merit to it. And I think I kind of understand your point on Finnish society, where I guess what you're trying to say is that people live themselves fully in Finnish society. For example, when you're working fully. When you're performing,
yes.
You're performing fully. When you're relaxing fully.
Yes.
There isn't that mismatch. Oh, now I work a little bit. Now I relax. Now I work, and then you're trying to force yourself. Drives you insane. So where do you live? Are you in student housing? Did you end up somewhere on the private market?
I was applying for the dormitory, and I chose Soihtu. I read about it, that they have gym, sauna, and everything, and I also doing sport. And I was thinking, it actually suits me, and I was accepted to take the flat from the Soihtu, because you are applying for that, and you are waiting for their answers. Sometimes there is no places, and I was really happy. And I really love this place and staying there because, as I said, like you have everything there. You have cafeteria, gym, sauna,
Now even a grocery store even closer than it
yeah,
was before.
and subway.
I haven't gone to the subway yet, actually. Just
Me too. I just saw it.
yeah, I'm always tempted by it, like when I see the advertisement, but I'm like, with all due respect to Subway, don't cancel me. I can make a better sandwich myself. There used to be also a great pizza place. I'm not 100%. Have you been to Cafe Alpha? Has like a pizza place around.
No, no.
Okay, if they haven't closed yet, try to check out the pizza there. The pizza there was glorious. Again, not sponsored, but good.
Okay.
But yeah, the student village kind of has like that little cute environment, as you say. Like,
Yes,
there's a
yes.
student restaurant there. There's like a grocery store there. Laundry is included. The sauna sessions. Have you ever been to the sauna before coming to Finland?
Yes, I have been in Turkey.
Ah, okay. Oh, like the hammam, I guess, or what is it?
It's hammam plus sauna. Like we have both.
How'd you like the Finnish sauna?
Wow, I liked it. The Finnish sauna experience when you are going to swim in winter in the ocean or in some icy lake. I really love this feeling. Like, first, the people were looking at me, especially international students, as a crazy. What are you doing? It's so cold. Like, it's -16. But actually, I understand Finns. Like, it really feels like you are born again. You are reborn after this. And actually, you don't feel cold after that water.
Yeah. And you can also roll around in the snow.
Yeah, I did it also.
And there's touch grass, then there's touch snow, then it's melt yourself a little bit in the sauna. But I think it's a nice thing because it brings you to presence in a way, like with your own body. Because especially when you have like those strong environmental influences, there are two ways you can respond to them. You can just like reject the heat, reject the coldness, or just like.
Yes, this feeling, I really love this feeling after like you already swam in the lake or in the ocean and you go out and you just feel, I don't know, I can't explain this feeling, just kind of relaxed, kind of good, like fresh.
Not really like at peace. It's like the world is exactly the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Those are the moments when you start to believe, like, oh wow, this really is the happiest country in the world.
Yes, I think that's why, yeah.
So how did you like the student restaurants? That's always a question that I gotta
Students'
ask.
restaurants.
Yeah.
Actually, I loved them. First, I went to Lotse, I think. I explored it by myself. Like, I was just walking through the university and I was like, okay, what is here? Oh, some restaurant, a student price. Wow, really good. And they had fish that day. I remember I really love fish. So I took fish, salad, because I love eating healthy. I have a healthy lifestyle. And I liked it very much. Then I started exploring other places because I didn't know that there's not only one restaurant. I don't know, it's 5, 6, 7 restaurants. 9.
I think.
9. Okay. And especially I like the one which is by the lake.
Oh, Piatto.
Piatto. I really love, and I started going there just because of this view. I really love this landscape of the lake, and they had also good food, and I was just enjoying, and I'm still going there. Actually, today I ate there.
Oh, Piatto is like such a good combination of things. I remember even like when I started studying here back in like August 2022, we immediately just started going to Piatto. Another place that has like another student restaurant that kind of has like a scenic view. Have you ever been to Ylisto?
No, there I wasn't.
So that is the bridge. So when
Yes.
you're at Piatto, you cross the bridge.
Okay.
Up the stairs on the left, there's like it's the physics building technically, and you have this Ylisto restaurant, and it's a little bit above the lake. So you get like kind of like a semi-panoramic view of the lake
Wow.
when you're eating.
I need to go there.
It's really nice for like I liked it for breakfast because you know how they have like the porridge breakfasts here at
Yes.
the
yeah.
student restaurants.
Yeah.
€2, I think it's $2.90 with a coffee. Anyway, great deal, and you get like a lovely view. You're just chilling, little coffee, little
Wow.
porridge, nature and everything. The one thing that I wish that you could just open a window so you can also like nowadays hear the birds chirping. That would be.
Okay, I will try that definitely.
Yeah, I think it's still a little bit open during the summer. But something I'm curious about is, so you seem to be like active and involved with like a bunch of different things, and you've done that your entire life, being a pianist, being like engaged with like different forms of dance and whatever. And was it difficult for you to just kind of translate all of these things that you're doing from your own home country, or I guess home society where you're at right now, to Finland to continue doing these things?
To say honestly, I am enthusiastic person, and I like everything to be done like early, like as much as early as possible. So from my first day, I already starting searching like about some orchestras. Actually, I wrote to university email before coming that I'm a pianist and I want to play in the Jyväskylä University Symphonic Orchestra. So I sent my CV, my recordings. Yeah, and after that they accepted me, and I already had my first rehearsal in September in orchestra. So I now I'm also playing as a pianist in Jyväskylä University Orchestra, and I'm also a board member because from January I applied to be board member there as well. And now I'm also a board member in Erasmus Student Network, ESN organization Jyväskylä. I heard about it on the integration week, and after that one of my friends, she said that actually I can join them. First I be an active member and then I can apply for a board member. And I said, why not? And because they are traveling a lot, and if you're a board member, you can get free trips, and I love traveling very much.
Who doesn't?
Yeah, and I applied, I think from November, and I was chosen as PR and communication manager from January. And for the dance, I also was writing mails to uMove. I said that I'm a dance instructor and I specialize in salsa and bachata. I sent my CV and my recordings, of course. And after that, I started teaching in uMove as well. So we are saying, we have a proverb like 2 rabbits with the 1 shot. I think I killed 3 rabbits with 1 shot.
No rabbits were hurt in the creation of the podcast. Legal disclaimer for PETA.
It's just proverb.
Just proverb, bro. Just proverb. Again, don't cancel. But let's start off with the first rabbit, or first fly. Pianist. So how did you feel in any way kind of like a language barrier when it comes to getting involved with the orchestra?
Not a lot, because the orchestra already has some international players. For example, like we have students, we have even like some staff members, and the age like can be ranged between, I don't know, 20 and 50. So that's why not. But of course, sometimes they speak Finnish.
Yeah.
But I took my Finnish class from the beginning because I decided to learn Finnish, and I was understanding some things. For example, soitan, like now we play from there, and I also know numbers. For example, now we're playing from number 2, like kaksi or kolme, for example, and I understand some things. And the conductors, they usually mixed Finnish with English. So, and you know, like music is also a language.
Yeah, universal language.
Yeah, universal language, and like we were talking in music language.
Since you mentioned Finnish, and since I've been told that apparently I have a biased opinion on Finnish language education at JYU, can you tell us a little bit about your experiences learning Finnish at JYU?
Okay. I chose my Finnish course, and this course is actually for degree students, and JYU has also another course, Survival Finnish. It's shorter and for exchange students, but as I wanted to learn Finnish like from the very beginning, and I want to speak really good, I hope I will speak maybe, I don't know, in 1 year. Yeah, we will see.
Hey, knock on wood for that, my friend. I'm rooting for you.
We will see. Yeah, I'm working hard on it. Yeah, so I took my Finnish. And then I continued with everyday Finnish, so I was learning Finnish throughout 1 year. Of course, it is a different language. Like I speak Turkish, Azerbaijani, English, Russian, Spanish, a little bit of Polish, and now I'm learning Finnish. It's totally different language from the languages I speak, and I know it's a little bit difficult. Yeah, I know. But I have a desire to learn Finnish, and when I want to do something, I really do it. Like I'm going to my goal. I'm trying to use Finnish also, for example, in a restaurant, like in shop. But most of the time, when I ask something in Finnish, they reply me, and I don't understand what they reply.
My personal favorite is like I have this habit, like, from living in the States. It's always like, you enter a place like, hey, what's up, how's it going? And I've tried to embrace that a little bit even nowadays. Like, if I'm randomly in the shop, like, moro, miten menee? How are you doing? And sometimes you're going to get a very simple response, or it's going to be something that boils down to like, oh, the sun is shining, yada, yada, yada.
Aurinko paistaa.
Yo. And then every now and then there's going to be like, I get like this 5-minute monologue, and I'm just like, I'm not sure that you just tell me your life story. I'm just going to nod. I picked a couple of words, but this can go any direction. But I personally think, like, the fun thing about learning a language is to be able to handle those micro communications. That's the actual fun stuff, because that like brings you closer to like the society and whatever.
Joo.
I'll look at her flexing. No jaa.
Mä tykkään puhua suomea. Joo.
Well, I'm glad that somebody actually likes speaking Finnish on this podcast. But I think it's really cool. This gives you an amazing opportunity, because you're already at an A2 level. And then when you jump in here, when you come here as an actual degree student, you're starting off at B1. And then hopefully by the time you're graduate, you're at a C1, C2 level. You're like full on fluent. So then you're going to be our success story alumnus.
Oh, kiitos.
Featured speaker. Okay, so that was kind of our like first little bunny rabbit, which again was not hurt.
Yeah.
So pianist. The second thing was you got involved with like ESN.
Yes.
And I think most people are aware of ESN, but just in case, can you tell me a little bit about the Erasmus Student Network? What the hell is that even?
Of course, we are an organization who organizes events, trips for international students and exchange students. But like any Finnish student can join us as well. And for example, from the beginning, I was thinking that as I'm an exchange student, I can't be a board member there. But actually, I could. And any exchange student like who really wants to be engaged in ESN like can be an active member and a board member. Our motto is students helping students. We are trying to organize fun events for the students, such as, pub quizzes, sit fest, which are popular in Finland. It's a tradition. International dinners, for example, like when exchange students, like everybody, they cooks their own meal and they're coming with this meal, so you can taste like other countries' meal, to have a good conversations, to share cultures together, for example. Some ice skating events, bouldering events. We have trips to Lapland, to Lofoten, so you can see northern lights, ride husky safari, do snowmobile safari to three borders and be in Norway, Sweden and Finland at the same time. So yeah, we are a students organization who organize events, trips for students and helping students.
What has your experience been as a board member?
As a board member, as I said before, I am PR and communication manager in ESN, and we have a good team together. Like our positions are president, vice president, treasurer, secretary, project coordinator, and 2 events coordinators. So if you have a good team, like you also have a good experience, I think. So it's actually wasn't difficult for me because I did the job I love. Like I love social media, taking videos, pictures, communicating. So for me it is chill and I like the experience.
What was the favorite trip? Like what was the absolutely favorite trip that you got to participate in?
Wow, that's a hard question. All the trips are amazing. Lapland, I think.
How come?
What?
Why?
Why? Because of this amazing northern lights, husky safari, Finnish sauna experience when you go to Norway from Lapland to not to Tromsø. There was another place. You swim in the Arctic Ocean after sauna. We also had Tromsø in that trip, like it was included. And the place where we were staying, it was Kilpisjärvi.
Oh, okay.
It is so nice, like throughout all day there is a sunset. Like all day, like you are not in the real world, you are somewhere in the paradise, so calm, so peaceful. And as I said before, like you can do some winter sports, you can do husky safari, snowmobile safari. So that's why, because of these all activities and the place itself, I like the Lapland trips the most.
And just to confirm, like anybody can participate in that, like Finnish students, exchange students, master's degree students?
Yes, everybody are welcomed to ESN. For example, like in our previous events, we even had some Finnish students as well. So like we are not organization like only for exchange students or only for international students. Like every student of JYU, they are welcomed to come to our events or to book trip with us.
Honestly, that's awesome because like it basically, it really does turn you guys into like, in a way, an integration hub for everybody, because like, you know, the exchange students get to build a community with each other, the degree students get to participate in cool events, the Finnish students get to like, you know, share their own local culture or just like, you know, learn a little bit more about a different culture. Semi-related, but since you're so interested in languages, have you participated in the Each One Teach One program?
I didn't participate, but most of the students, like, they were asking me, why don't you participate? Like, you know, so many languages. Yeah. I don't know, maybe because my schedule was so busy, like, with all the lessons. I took 11 lessons while this exchange
11
period.
courses, you mean?
11 courses,
okay,
yeah.
wow.
11 courses, teaching dance, playing in the orchestra, being ESN board member, Orchestra's board member. So I already had, like, so many stuff to do. Maybe I I didn't think about that. But maybe I will do it. I still have time.
Hey, I mean, like you got 2 more years as a degree student, plus maybe a PhD after that. If you're gonna do a second master's, might as well do a second PhD as well.
Why not?
That's usually how it goes. Or maybe you can always do a third master's. I think they're starting off. I think they're starting off a couple of new programs at the university, so another opportunity for that.
Okay, yeah, but we'll see.
But back on ESN, what was kind of like the event you enjoyed organizing the most or participating in the most?
Yeah, that's also a hard question.
I feel like the international dinners would be a fun
International dinners plus Finnish sauna experience.
Tell me a little bit about that Finnish sauna experience.
It was in, I don't know if I pronounce it right, Savutovan Apaja.
Not 100% sure, but...
Okay, so this is the place. They have 2 jacuzzis there. Firstly, we had our lunch. There were some restaurant, and I really liked the lunch. It was some fish, salad, potatoes. I love fish, really. Yeah, and after that we went to sauna, and there were jacuzzis and lake where we could swim, and I enjoyed it. Like we were all together with students and ESN board members. It was fun, and I love going to sauna, and this one was like in the nature, so like you were just in your jacuzzi seeing all the snow, trees. It was really nice. And international dinner, yeah, because you are trying all this food. I love eating tasty food. And you are just
Hey, you don't have to worry about dinner for like a couple of days.
Yeah. You're just trying everything you can.
No, I think it's awesome. You just like get the flavors of the world without having to, you know, actually pay a ridiculous amount of money for like a restaurant or something.
Students cooking it for you.
Beyond like just the events that ESN puts on and like bringing the sense of community, what are some other benefits that students get from being part of ESN?
Part of ESN or board member of ESN?
Let's say part of ESN. You're just like a member of ESN as a student. What are the benefits that you get?
As a member of ESN, like if you are an active member, for example, you can participate in events with a discounted price, for example.
What does it mean to be an active member of ESN?
To the active member, it's not a board member, but you are helping ESN, for example, with some events or with some organizations. Like we have a group of our active members, and sometimes we need help. We are asking, for example, international dinner, like who can do the decoration? Me. Okay, you're doing decoration. Who can bring like food or pizzas? Me. Okay, decorations. Then I don't know, tables and chairs. Who will set them? Okay, you, and like we organize everything like that, and after that, for example, they can participate in the event freely without buying ticket.
How many active members do you guys have? Those like helpers, let's call them like that.
I think it was between something 15 and 20.
Oh, but that's pretty nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, well, with a board of how many board members? 8? 9?
Well, no, wait. 7. No, 8. Like we have president, vice president, 2 event coordinators, project coordinator, secretary, trips coordinator, and PR and communication manager. 8.
Okay.
8. But sometimes, for example, now we will have some new board members, and we will have 3 event coordinators.
Oh,
for
nice,
example.
nice.
Yeah.
But that's cool. That means like, between the board and the active members, you have anywhere between like, 20 and 30-ish people available to help out organize. So that's honestly not a huge number, but like that's a pretty good number. And considering all the amount of stuff that you guys have organized this year, I always remember like whenever I open up the Kid app to see like what's going on, it's like, oh, ESN organizes this. Like, wow.
And usually active members, like they got helper ticket. Let's say, for example, the event costs like €10 and helper ticket €3, for example. And just like by coming and helping, you're paying €3 and you are in the event.
You gotta add me to that group for next year.
Okay.
I need something to keep me busy next year. But actually, speaking of, how can just like, random exchange students comes to Finland, or like even degree students who have been here for a couple of years, or Finnish students, how can they become active members?
Okay, like firstly, they need to speak with one of us board members and say like that they want to be active members, like also say why they want to be the active member. After that, we are putting them in WhatsApp or Telegram group, and they become an active member. And also they can apply for a board member positions. For example, sometimes we have some free positions and we are offering applications. They can send their CV, for example, and we are having an interview. And after that, our board members are voting, for example, for the candidate.
Okay. So like, people can just directly go from like, active member to becoming a board member.
Yes, they can. They can apply.
Or like in your case, just like I love your entire trajectory, like exchange student, active member, board member to degree student.
Yeah.
Give it a couple of years, maybe you'll be the first international rector of the university. Some 20, 30 years, give it.
No, hopefully.
Give or take. Hey, 2 PhDs should be enough for that type of a position. But going back a little bit to, you said that you got also involved with uMove.
Yes.
So what's uMove?
uMove is an organization, a sport organization in Jyväskylä University, and they offer courses for students, like for any students. For example, you are buying your membership, and as I remember, it is €60 per year, and I don't remember how it's for one semester. And they offer courses, for example, some game courses like with the ball, some fitness courses, dance courses, and you can like attend all of them. And now I am a dance teacher in uMove, and I'm teaching dance there, for example. But they are like teachers who teach yoga, gymnastics, and different kinds of sport. So this is the sport organization of the university.
So how did you become a dance instructor at uMove? Like, what was the... You were like, oh, I'm not busy enough. I need to be even busier. than that."
Yes, sure. Like, because I wanted to use all my talents here, like, and after being accepted to the orchestra, I was searching like for some place where I can teach dance, and I really love contributing. Like, I even wanted to create some show group maybe
Oh.
at the university to perform like on the festivals. Yeah, it was my idea. Maybe I will realize it. We will see. Yeah, and I found like contacts of uMove. Like, firstly, I think I wrote them in Instagram that
Mhm.
I sent my CV, my recordings. I said that I'm willing to teach. Like, I have like I'm the world champion in bachata, salsa champion, and
Oh, actually?
yeah, yeah.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Yeah. I have like overs from different international competitions. And after that, we had our meeting, and I made a trial lesson.
Mhm.
And after that, firstly, I was a substitute teacher because there weren't any positions for
Yeah,
me
for them.
yet. Yeah, and from the second semester, from January, I started teaching bachata in uMove. And for the next year already, I will be teaching dance show. Yeah, so if you want to come.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let's give you a little bit of a promo. When are your first classes?
I think it will start in September, I
Mhm.
assume.
Anything during the summer? Or
During the summer, no,
Okay.
unfortunately. Yeah, in September, and I think my class will be on Thursdays in the evening. I'm not sure the time, but yeah.
Okay. We'll add like a link to the program notes about like uMove and all the dance classes. So I'm assuming you're gonna be added there. Wow. I really respect the fact of like how much you got involved. There used to be this like memento that they taught us when I was in the States as an exchange student called TOPHAT.
Mm-hmm.
Talk, obey, participate, help, affection, trust. And I feel like that's kind of like a good way to, get involved with things. Just talk to people, obey the laws of the place, participate as much as possible, be helpful, show affection, show a sense of gratitude, and, trust the system. And something that I think is really cool about what you did is when you wanted to offer like something, because in a way you were just offering stuff. You
Yeah.
wanted to help out with the board, you wanted to help out with the dance courses, and you were just proactive and directly reached out. Which, do you feel that enriched your experience here?
Enriched, yes. Yes. I like teaching already, and I was teaching in Turkey, like piano and dance. And here, actually, when I reached my goals and I became like a teacher, I enjoyed it really much. Like piano and dance, and as I said before, like it's my two passions. And when you are doing what you love, when you love your work, I think this is the most important thing.
So after a year of being in Finland and deciding that you want to do a degree here or do a full master's degree program here, do you see yourself like settling down in Finland? And when I say, okay, settling is a kind of like a bad word for it's like staying in Finland.
Yes, I would like to. I really loved Finland, and if I have opportunity to stay, like I would stay. That's one of my goals, actually. And also, I know that Finland is there are lots of volunteering organizations. So, and I want to be involved in volunteering. I remember I even explored that there is a Gloria language courses. Yeah, I even talked to them, sent my CV, and perhaps after receiving my diploma from the LAGIC program, I will go volunteering there. I will offer like my language skills that I can teach Spanish, Turkish, for example. Yeah, I would like to do that.
I just gotta say I really appreciate the entire sentiment of just trying to offer as much value as you can. And I think when you have that type of an approach and you want to contribute to a country, then like God willing, I hope there's going to be an opportunity for you to actually, stick around and continue offering what you have to both, Finland and everybody else who might get in touch with you. Do you think at the end of the day that you would like to stick around in Jyväskylä, or are there also other cities and places in Finland that you kind of fell in love with?
I have been to Tampere. I have been to Helsinki. Not to other cities yet, but I will travel, I think.
Kuopio.
Kuopio.
You gotta go to Kuopio.
Okay.
Kuopio is gorgeous.
Okay, and I heard that Vasa is also nice.
Vasa, haven't been there yet. I have a colleague who like loves Vasa. Not been there yet, but Kuopio. Put Kuopio on your list.
But to be honest, I don't know, I love Jyväskylä the most. Maybe because it's so close to nature, like other cities, they are a bit more than city. Of course, they also have really beautiful nature, but they are a bit more like city and you need to go somewhere a bit far, more for, like to be in the forest. But here you are just going to university and they just say, okay, you go to the right or to the left and you are in the forest. So that's what I like. It's more peaceful. For living, I think Jyväskylä, but for working, like I can work in Tampere, for example, or in some bigger cities because maybe there will be more job opportunities. But to live is Jyväskylä.
Yeah, I think it's gorgeous that like, you can just basically, take a little 10-minute detour and you're already in a forest, or you can just like, for example, if you go to our US market in Savela.
Yeah.
Oh, you just take a little detour through the forest and you can also get to the US market. There's the scenic route. Well, hey, Idlin, since a bunch of degree students are coming in August, maybe some of them even earlier, since we have a bunch of exchange students also coming in August and then later on in September, what is a piece of advice you would have to offer to them? Let's go with the exchange students. What's a piece of advice you have for the exchange students?
Enjoy, really, like enjoy the university, enjoy Jyväskylä, enjoy every day here, enjoy sunny days. Yeah, that would be, it's very simple, but yeah, that would be my advice.
And for the degree students, same thing, I guess?
Yeah, of course, like study, like there should be balance in everything, like relaxing, enjoying, studying. That's my personal thoughts, because like I love studying and like almost every time, like lessons, studying, everything, like that was on the first place for me. So I will say like study, try different things, try Finnish food, go hiking, go go to swim to the lake, cycling, biking, and go, of course, like join ESN, go to the trips, go to Lapland. Yeah, that would be my advices, I think.
Touch grass and the snow.
Yes.
Well,
And appreciate what you have.
Above all else. Above all else. Well, hey, Idlin, I know that you got like a board meeting with ESN in a little bit, so let's maybe wrap it up here. I just really want to thank you, first of all, for your time and your tremendous enthusiasm that you didn't bring just today in the studio. You also brought it, as I've heard from people, at all the different things that you participated in with ESN and also at our event. I sincerely hope your enthusiasm is going to remain. And for you guys, I hope this story kind of shows you that, like, even if you're an exchange student, for example, you can continue your journey at JYU. We would love it if you guys continue your journey. I hope it also shows you that there are so many things you can do in this city, so many things you can do at the university, and that you can truly become a member of this community, enjoy the community, that you have so much to offer to it and so much to accept from it, to gain from this place, and hopefully fall in love with this place and stay here for years and years to come. Thank you guys again for following us. I hope that you had a fun spring with us, and we will see you again back in August. Kiitos ja moikka. Cheers.
Bye.